Hello?
Are you dressed yet?
Are you seriously calling to check on me?
Yes, because I know you too well. Hurry, get dressed. We're gonna be late.
Again. I'm not going to be late. I still have like 2 hours, what?
Yeah, but you take like an hour to get ready.
Not like you're any better.
Gosh, it's a public holiday. The place is gonna be super packed.
I'm sure Amy reserved us a table. Won't be that bad. Oh, speak of the devil, Amy just messaged me on Facebook.
You're surfing Facebook? Oh, you're so going to be late.
Okay, fine. I'm going to get ready now and for real. See you later.
Okay, bye. Can't believe you went to Kathmandu for like 3 weeks. Somebody good life, huh?
I know, it's so beautiful. I almost didn't want to come back. Anyway, did Anna text you? She's late again.
What's new? I'll call her.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Told you you're gonna be late.
Yeah, sorry. Amy, haven't seen you in so long.
How was the trip? It was so good. Anyway, let's talk inside. Come on, let's go.
Tell me more.
Anna, since you were late, next round's on you.
Sure. But hey, it's not my fault, okay? Who wants you to message me on Facebook to help you so last minute?
Me? What did I do?
Don't play dumb.
Oh, I'm with Anna on this one. You're also partially at fault.
I would have helped you out with the breast cancer screening project anytime. But why so last minute? And how come you need so many respondents?
Oh, she asked you to help too? Actually, just curious, how do you get this gig?
And when can we collect the gift vouchers?
Oh yeah, the gift vouchers. Yes, when can we collect them?
Okay, hang on. What on earth are you talking about?
The gift vouchers for helping you with the breast cancer screening project?
Don't tell me there are no gift vouchers.
I didn't message you all on Facebook. I haven't logged on in weeks. There was no Wi-Fi in Kathmandu.
But if you didn't message us, then who did?
But
What happened?
You asked for photos of our breast, and I took them and sent them over.
What?
yeah, me too. What if some pervert or porno has our photos now on?
Shafi, we've got a new one. Possible Facebook scam. There are 3 females in interview rooms right now.
Any suspects?
Not yet, but 2 of them claim they were scammed by someone posing as the 3rd female.
Are the 3 related?
They're friends, but the 3rd one claims her Facebook account was hacked.
Okay, let's find out what's going on.
All right, tell me exactly what happened.
I was at home getting ready to go out when I received a message on Facebook. It was via the messenger, not the Facebook wall.
It was a message from Amy. She messaged to ask if I can help her with a breast cancer screening project. I asked her what the project was about, and she told me that it is a convenient way to do breast cancer screening because everything was done online.
And what did the person who you thought was Amy ask you to do?
She said all I had to do was send photos of the front and side views of my breast for a breast cancer screening. And once the online check was done, the photos will be deleted and I will receive some gift vouchers for my participation.
I really thought it was Amy who was asking for the photos. I just wanted to help her out because she said that she needed to hit a certain quota of people to do the screening.
And did you send her the photos? It's okay, miss. I'm here to help. You can tell me.
I sent 2 photos of my breast, one from the front and the other from the side.
Okay, this is important. If the other party contacts you again, if they threaten you or try to extort money from you using your photos as blackmail, you need to inform me, okay?
Have you heard of or do you know anything about this breast cancer project?
No, this is my first time hearing about it.
So, when did you realize that your Facebook account had been hacked?
I only got back home yesterday from a long holiday from Kathmandu. I went trekking. The girls wanted to celebrate my return, so we were at this club that Anna's a regular at.
What if some pervert or pornography has our photos now?
Okay, guys, take a breath, chill, okay? We'll figure this out. Let me try logging on to Facebook. I can't log in.
When your Facebook password is reset, you will receive a notification. Did you check your email for this notification?
Right, I completely forgot about that. No, sorry, I didn't. Let me check on that. I completely missed this. I don't recognize this email address, and I definitely did not request for password reset on Facebook.
Okay, miss. We will investigate and contact you if we need any further information. Hey, Lina, Sam. What is the update on the online breast cancer screening case?
Well, preliminary investigations confirms that Amy's story is true. Her Facebook account was hacked and password reset without her knowledge. All indication points to her being the victim as well.
What about the IP address that we got from the Facebook notification email?
We are running a check on this, but we were able to ascertain that the hacker was using a Samsung Galaxy S6 mobile phone to hack into a Facebook account.
Lina, check if there's been any other cases with similar MOs.
Will do.
We need to crack this case before any other innocent victims are exploited and traumatized.
It's okay. Take your time. Tell me what happened.
I was checking out Facebook when my Aunt Mary messaged me. We haven't been in touch for quite some time, but recently she got diagnosed with breast cancer and she wanted to reconnect.
So she messaged you via the Facebook Messenger?
She said she wanted to help me with my modeling career and she asked me for some photos of me in a bikini.
Did you send those photos?
I did. But that's not the worst part. She told me to send a video of me touching myself. At first I didn't want to, but she was dying and she sounded so pitiful. I felt like I had to help her fulfill her wish.
It's okay. Then what happened next?
Then later on, I found out from my mom that Aunt Mary is not even dying from breast cancer. That's when I knew I got tricked.
I've checked, and there are multiple reports of cases following the same pattern. Hacked Facebook accounts used to trick victims into sending photos of their breasts for virtual mammograms and online breast cancer screenings. And it gets worse. I just picked up a new case that involves nude photos and a video.
Sounds like the nature of the crime is escalating. Given the number of cases reported, we cannot rule out the possibility that a syndicate is behind this. Sam, any leads on the IP address we obtained from the first victim's email notification?
We managed to track it to an HDB flat in Toa Payoh and did a screening of the occupants. It appears to be a family of 4 living there. But check this out. One of the occupants, Muhammad Rostam bin Rahim, has had a run-in with the law in 2010 for offences under the Computer Misuse Act.
Did you manage to find out exactly what the offence was for?
I contacted the IO at the Technology Crime Investigation Branch and it turns out Rostam hacked into his ex-girlfriend's Facebook account. His ex found out and made a police report.
Sounds like the same modus operandi. What else do we know about Rostam?
He's 27 years old and he works as a bouncer at Night Owl Club.
Night Owl Club. That sounds familiar. There, the first 3 victims who were partying at Night Owl Club the night they made the police report.
In that particular case, a Samsung Galaxy S6 was used to hack into the victim's Facebook account. What about the other cases? Same device used?
Different mobile devices were used to hack into various accounts.
And was the same IP address used in the other cases?
For some, but in others, they were registered overseas.
So it might not be Rostam, though he is our most likely suspect for now. Sam, get eyes on him. I want to know if he has any accomplices. And make sure he is not alerted to the fact that he is being watched. Lina, get the Facebook logs from all the victims, go through them, and see if you can find a link between Rostam and the victims.
Okay, we take our jacket first. Alright, good. Yes. Okay, look at the camera. Yes. Okay, one more. Alright, good. Yes, last one. Alright, take a break first.
Hey, Shafi. I managed to get the Facebook logs of all the victims, and guess what? They're all from the same IP address.
I thought some of the IP addresses are from overseas.
Well, I contacted Technology Crime Forensics, and it seems Rostam used an overseas server to cover his tracks and surf the web anonymously. That's pretty smart, but he was careless. He didn't secure his network. So our tech crime officer managed to trace back to his real IP address.
So is it the same IP address as the flat in Tua Payoh?
Yep, but we picked up another IP address, the Night Owl Club. All points back to our suspect.
Good. That's the link we need. Looks like all the cases point to one suspect. Okay, contact Sam and let's get the team together for a briefing tomorrow. Our prime suspect is Muhammad Rostam, 27 years old. He is involved in multiple cases of unauthorized modification of login credentials and of cheating by impersonation. In this op, we need to make sure that Rostam has zero access to any evidence and zero opportunity to contact any accomplices to destroy any evidence. We'll be making simultaneous raids on 2 locations. His residence at Tua Payoh and Night Owl Club, where he works as a bouncer. Surveillance will inform us once Rostam has left for work. Lina, you will lead a team to the Tua Payoh flat. Upon entry, seize all computers, laptops, tablets, and all other form of communication devices.
Got it.
I will lead the team to Night Owl Club to apprehend Rostam.
Yes, can I help?
Ma'am, I'm Investigation Officer Lena Cheng. One of the house occupants here, Muhammad Rostam, is under police investigation. We need to search the premises.
Oh, okay.
May we come in and see his room?
You may come in. This is Rustam's room.
Does this handphone and laptop belong to Rostam?
Yes.
Let's go. Hi. I'm Senior Investigation Officer Shafi'i. Are you Muhammad Rostam bin Rahim?
Yeah.
Can you please follow me? You are under arrest for cheating by impersonation. Cuff him. We have reasons to believe that you have been hacking into Facebook accounts to impersonate users and then asking their female friends for very private photos.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
We have evidence that show a Samsung Galaxy S6 was used to hack into the Facebook accounts. And what coincidence, you are also using a Samsung Galaxy S6. And that's not all. Your phone has been sent to our tech crime forensic lab, and they found out that you've been requesting for a lot of password changes. And guess what? Although the photo album on your phone is clean, our forensic officer managed to find already deleted naked photos of your victims. So, what do you have to say for yourself now?
I don't know. Yeah. It was me. I did it.
Muhammad Rostam bin Rahim was convicted of offences under the Computer Misuse Act and cheating by impersonation. He was sentenced to 3 years and 5 months imprisonment and a fine of $5,000. In the case you have just seen, Muhammad Rostam bin Rahim gained unauthorized access to different Facebook accounts by manipulating deactivated email addresses registered to these accounts. Upon gaining access, the suspect sent phishing links to the contacts found in the compromised accounts, scamming more persons into providing their Facebook login credentials. Muhammad Rostam bin Rahim then impersonated the different users and used various topics of personal interest to build trust with the victims before deceiving them into sending compromising photos of themselves for his own sexual gratification. To take down this perpetrator, determined and resourceful officers from the Central Police Division and the Criminal Investigation Department conducted extensive investigations and analysis of the technological evidence collected to establish the identity of the suspect. Muhammad Rostam bin Rahim was eventually arrested and was the first in Singapore to be charged under the new provision of Section 8B of the Computer Misuse Act, or the CMA. Section 8B of the CMA criminalizes the act of obtaining and dealing in items which may be used to commit a CMA offense. To safeguard yourself against such scams, here are some tips. Avoid sharing personal information on social media platforms. And always verify requests sent over social media platforms by calling your friends. Do not do so through the social media platforms, as their accounts may have been compromised. If you have any information relating to such scams, call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000. You can also submit information online via Eyewitness at police.gov.sg/eyewitness or through a Police at SG application. All information will be kept strictly confidential. In late 2018, there was a resurgence of phishing SMSs targeting bank customers. Between September and November 2018, the police received more than 50 reports from victims who were deceived into providing their internet banking details on fraudulent websites after clicking on phishing URLs in SMSs purportedly sent by the banks. The victims would subsequently discover that new pays were added to their bank accounts and unauthorized transactions were made. We would also like to highlight an emergence of 2 other related variants of phishing scams, where victims may have unknowingly become money mules. In the first variant, scammers would typically post fake job advertisements online. After the victim accepted the job, they would then be asked to withdraw money, supposedly transferred from their employer's company into their own bank accounts, and deposit the money into Bitcoin automated teller machines. In the second variant, scammers would befriend users on social and online gaming platforms and lure them with a commission for help to purchase Bitcoins. After the victims purchase the Bitcoins, the scammers would then request for the victim's personal information and bank account details to transfer the money to them. Unknown to the victims, they had actually withdrawn or received monies transferred from bank accounts of other phishing scam victims. To avoid becoming victim of such scams, here are some tips. Phishing websites or links may look genuine. Always type in the full URL of the bank into the address bar or use the official mobile banking application to ensure that you're using legitimate banking services. Never disclose your internet banking details such as your account username, PIN, or OTP to anyone through phone, email, or SMS, including anyone who identify themselves as bank staff or law enforcement officers. Call the bank to verify the details in messages and emails. Never reply to unsolicited SMSs or emails. Responses to such SMSs or emails could be used by scammers to socially engineer information or trick victims into performing illegal activities. Ignore requests by online acquaintances to use your bank account for transfer of money or for any other purposes. If you suspect that you have received an unknown sum of money in your bank account, report it to the bank and the police immediately. Do not transact the funds in any way. To seek scam-related advice, you may call the National Crime Prevention Council's anti-scam helpline at 1-800-722-6688 or go to www.scamalert.sg. You can help stop scams by joining our Let's Fight Scams movement at www.scamalert.sg/fight. Sign up to receive up-to-date messages on scams and share them with your family and friends. If you have any feedback, do drop us an email. I'm ASP James Goh. Until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crimes.